What is your connection? What is your connection to the words, I am enough? Let's talk about that today. And also for those who haven't seen it yet, the recording of the masterclass is out. And I will share a link with you here beneath so you can watch it. We move through 5 topics all about emotional safety and how you can help yourself creating that for yourself. It was a very honest and engaging call with the people who were there. I'm enough. Why should that matter to you? Like in a masterclass, we were talking about self-worth, and based upon our self-worth, that we allow us to be in situations that where we have to negotiate our worth. The underlying pattern is that if you don't see your worth, what's going to happen? Where are situations in your life where you don't see your worth? And the dynamic I caught myself to be in when I was much younger, much earlier in life, was that I was in this dynamic of chasing. Really chasing when people would withdraw, or when people would have specific ideas, or they would engage in a way that was not very constructive. I felt called to have conversations with them and actually change their point of view. Or I wanted to understand what was going on. I wanted to understand if I did something wrong. I was asking them, also confronting them. I was much more confrontational in my life earlier on, because I had to defend myself. When people were having opinions about me, I felt the need to defend myself. I felt the need to explain what, why, all of that. So, what does it have to do with self-worth, you may be asking? Great question. Why would a person have a need to explain themselves to others? Or why would a person have a need to convince others about a point of view? It can be, think here with me and let me know in the comments if you have an answer that comes up for you when I ask this question. It can be that you're looking to receive validation, that you're looking to receive acknowledgement or rewards for your thinking. It's more of an ego game. Hey, don't you think this is a great argument? And then ping-ponging arguments over and over again, and actually, losing a lot of time by doing so, by arguing, by hypothetical situations, questions. And though when you're young, I realize for some people it's really fun to do so. And then really go into the triggering one another and knowing how you can get them, or get them like you keep on arguing to catch people on their words, So that were not the games that I was that I felt drawn to. It also has to do with self-worth, right? Because you have some sort of negotiation in order to, hey, I'm intelligent. You know what? Did you see about this, and having all these intellectual conversations? That was not the thing that I was focused upon. I was focused upon when I felt injustice, when I felt not treated right, when I was asking if why would people have specific thoughts or ideas about me that would not be aligned with how I see myself. I would feel offended. I would have the need to clarify myself, and that allowed me to be in so many negotiations that really pulled away a lot of my energy, that pulled a lot away of my resources to focus on myself. See, also that dynamic may be actually happening in your own life. You may see that in your relationships that you have a specific need in order for your worth to be seen, to receive validation, to receive attention. And if it's not fulfilled, you're going to be chasing it. Okay? This is a lack of trust within yourself, a lack of value that you see, that you have in yourself, that doesn't need to be approved by somebody else, right? Have you ever questioned or told yourself, I am enough? Have you ever told yourself, I am enough? And Louise Hay has a lot of beautiful meditations. And one of the meditations, oh wow, this looks amazing, is I approve of myself. Do you approve of yourself? Or is your approval of yourself dependent on others? And that's where it's beautifully tying in to this having triggering discussions with people on an intellectual level, or having specific dynamics in relationships based upon your self-worth. Let me show you. Look at this. Do you see these yellow flowers? Oh man, this is beautiful. Oh, this is so beautiful. And here, the dragonflies. Wow. Nature is full of wonders. So, the aspect of I am enough is something that will keep you out of a lot of trouble. A lot of discussions that just eat your energy. Okay? So, ask yourself, where in life am I negotiating my worth? It can be in the job, it can be mainly in relationships, it can be any area that you feel very sensitive, that you will perhaps go and watch in the areas where you have a lack of trust within yourself, wherever that area may be, and see how you interact there with people and what you allow. Because it's also an act of self-betrayal, an act of self-rejection, an act of self-abandonment to go there in environments where people don't fully see and hear you. And the only way that people will is when you start to see your worth. That you recognize, that you acknowledge, yes, I am enough. Because the beautiful way how this world works is you will always get back to you what you send out. If you send out a signal, I'm not enough, I'm not enough, people who won't feel enough themselves, they will pick it up and they will broadcast it to you, and actually you have then this behavior of both not feeling enough and then interacting in a way that will show that behavior for both of you. So that's the topic of today. Let me turn the camera again. Look at that. Do you see all these water lilies? Camera is not really focusing, huh? No. Cannot zoom with front camera. Okay. So the aspect of I am enough, really tying that in your self-identity, will bring so much peace to your life. You won't argue anymore like you did before. You don't have to prove your worth because people will see it, because you see it. And you will allow things to dissolve. And when they come back, it's meant to be. You're not the one who is pushing, pulling, forcing, directing things in a way that will allow you to learn a lesson instead of really living the life that you want. All right, that's it for today. Let me know in the comments if this spoke to you, and also watch the recording of the masterclass, because we go in depth in self-worth, on the self-worth area, issues, and how life reflects itself to you when you have a low self-worth and a low self-esteem relationship with yourself. Talk to you very soon. I have the link below in the comments, and engage with me. I'm very happy to know what your thoughts are, what your ahas from this video, and what you're going to implement so you can start to improve that area in your life. Talk to you very soon. Bye bye.